For 0.8 million years ago, survival was a daily battle. Humans were not rulers of the land. They were small, slow, and constantly watched. Every sound in the grass meant danger. Every step toward water carried risk. The world was filled with predators stronger, faster, and deadlier. In this ancient time, hunting was not power, it was desperation. This is the story of a world where humans hunted to survive, but were never safe from becoming prey. Globe showing Europe, Africa, a harsh and changing world. The climate was shifting. Forests were disappearing. Open grasslands spread across the land. Food became harder to find. Water sources became more important than ever. Early humans adapted by walking upright. This allowed them to see predators from a distance, but also made them more visible. They had no control over nature. Nature controlled them. DNA, early human life, and daily struggles. Life was simple but brutal. Each day began with searching for food. Roots, fruits, insects, and small animals made up most of the diet. There were no guaranteed meals. Hunger was constant. Children learned early. One mistake could be fatal. Experience was passed through observation, not words. Droplet rivers, the center of survival. Water meant life, but also meant death. Rivers attracted humans and predators alike. Every creature depended on them. Early humans approached water carefully. One watched the land, another watched the water. Below the surface lived ancient fish and reptiles. Some could strike faster than the human eye. Drinking water was never safe. Fish, the risk of fishing. Fishing required courage. Groups worked together to trap fish in shallow water. They used stones, mud, and their own bodies. Sometimes they succeeded. Sometimes someone was pulled under. When a large fish was captured, the entire group celebrated. Food meant survival. Energy meant life. But success attracted predators. The smell of blood drew danger. Insects as a food source. Termites became a valuable resource. They were abundant and nutritious. Early humans learned how to break open mounds carefully. Still, attacks were painful. Swarming insects could cause serious injuries. But hunger was worse than pain. Family, man, woman, girl, social bonds, and protection. Survival required unity. Groups stayed close. Mothers were protected. Children were guarded. Pair bonding increased survival chances. Offspring required years of care. This cooperation marked an important step in human evolution. Lion faced predators everywhere. Lions, leopards, crocodiles, and giant birds ruled the land and sky. Humans avoided direct confrontation. They relied on awareness and escape. Silence was safety. Noise meant danger. Brain learning, memory, and adaptation. Humans learned quickly. They recognized predator patterns. They chose safer times to drink. They avoided certain locations. Memory became survival. Each generation learned more than the last. Mantle-piece clock life balanced on fear and hope. Fear was constant, but so was resilience. Humans endured harsh conditions. They adapted slowly. Each small success pushed them forward. For 0.8 million years ago, humans lived on the edge of extinction. They were hunted. They were tested. Yet they survived. And from these fragile beginnings, the story of humanity continued. For 0.6 million years ago, humans were not kings of the world. They were small, fragile, and constantly hunted. Every trip to the river was a risk. Giant fish and hidden predators waited beneath the surface. Hunting was not about power, it was about survival. One mistake, and the hunter became the hunted. Without weapons or fire, humans survived through teamwork and instinct. They stayed together, learned fast, and adapted. In this brutal world, fear shaped evolution. And from these dangerous beginnings, humanity survived.